An airport stopped almost 10 guns this year so far. Meanwhile, Penn State has some difficult choices to make. The debate over when rifle deer season opens continues. Also, a controversial but beloved shoe is getting banned at some schools. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. Officials at Pittsburgh International Airport stopped the 5th gun of the month at a security checkpoint on Monday, reports Pittsburgh's Action News 4. The 8th of the year. The gun, a .380 caliber handgun, belonged to a Cambria County man and was loaded with 6 bullets. The man now faces a potential federal financial penalty that could be thousands of dollars. TSA Federal Security Director for Pennsylvania, Gerardo Sparrow, would like to use this incident to remind everyone that you can't carry guns onto flights, especially if they're loaded. Penn State, according to President Neeli Bendapudi, is facing some quote-unquote difficult choices, reports PennLive. What Bendapudi calls a quote-unquote demographic cliff will cause the number of college-age kids to drop starting in 2026 and will stay low until 2040. As a result of this enrollment issue and financial pressure, Bendapudi has appointed a committee to review 12 of Penn State's Commonwealth campuses in the coming weeks to see which will stay open and which will close. This includes the locations in Beaver, New Kensington, and Scranton. It wasn't confirmed how many of these campuses will in fact close, although none of them will shut down before the end of the 2026-27 academic year. For years, the first Monday after Thanksgiving was treated as an unofficial holiday in Pennsylvania, when schools would close and everything so hunters could go out for the first day of deer rifle season, states the Pennsylvania Capital Star. That all changed in 2019 when the State Game Commission moved opening day to the first Saturday after Thanksgiving. The reason for this was that there was a decline in hunters because of a, quote, lack in free time, unquote, according to the commission's executive director, Stephen Smith. However, many have opposed this change due to the change in tradition, and some officials have even argued a Saturday opening day has led to economic losses for rural areas. State Representative Brian Smith and Senator Lisa Boscola even sponsored a bill that would make the opener Monday again. Steve Smith has co-sponsored this. But whether it goes through, we'll just have to wait and see. Nothing is more divisive than the Crocs, says the Tribune Review. Some people love them, some hate them. And a number of schools are banning them. Dozens of schools in about 20 states are banning Crocs due to safety concerns. If a kid trips in them, since the shoes are so bulky, there's a real risk of twisting ankles. Their weight also impacts walking patterns and causes instability, according to some experts. Even Disney World banned them on escalators. When asked if they're doing it, or if they're interested in doing it, local schools in Pennsylvania interviewed by the Tribune Review haven't taken to the ban. Says Administrative Assistant at Mary, Queen of Apostles in New Kensington, Kristen Machoche, quote, "It would probably be something we looked at implementing if it started to be a problem. Do you like Crocs? Hate them? Let me know at todayinpa at PennLive.com. That wraps up today's episode. For even more news, drop by PennLive.com. Also, please remember to rate this podcast wherever you may listen to it, and to email me at todayinpa at PennLive.com with any thoughts you may have. Thanks ahead of time, and of course, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and I'll be back again tomorrow for another round of Today in PA.